Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever had that moment where your parents give you advice? You completely ignore it, only to realize later they were totally right? Slightly exasperated but humorous tone. Yeah, we've all been there. Today, we're diving deep into why we often seem to have a built-in resistance to our parents' well-meaning guidance. And on the flip side, we'll also look at those times when we try to help, but our calculations just seem off. Let's get into it. The urge to forge our own path. One of the biggest reasons we might brush off our parents' advice is the fundamental human desire for independence. As we grow, especially during our teenage and young adult years, we're actively trying to establish our own identities and make our own decisions. Hearing, "I told you so," or feeling like we're constantly being told what to do can feel stifling. It clashes with our need to feel in control of our lives and learn from our own experiences, even if those experiences involve a few bumps along the road. We want to prove we can figure things out ourselves, even if that means ignoring perfectly sound advice. It's a natural part of development, this push for autonomy. The generation gap and differing perspectives. Another significant factor is the generation gap. The world our parents grew up in might be vastly different from the one we inhabit today. Their experiences, the challenges they faced, and the solutions they found may not always seem relevant or applicable to our current situations. Think about technology, social norms, or even career paths. What worked for them might not work for us, and sometimes it's hard for both sides to fully understand the other's perspective. This can lead to us dismissing their advice as outdated or out of touch, and them feeling like we're not listening to their hard-earned wisdom. The "I know better" syndrome. Let's be honest, sometimes we simply think we know better. Fueled by our own experiences, the information we gather from our peers or the internet, we might believe our approach is more informed or more effective. This can be especially true when we're navigating new territory and feel like we have a grasp on the latest trends or information. It's not necessarily about being disrespectful, but more about a confident, sometimes overconfident, belief in our own judgment. However, this can blind us to the valuable insights our parents have gained through years of navigating life's complexities. When helping goes wrong. Miscalculated intentions. Now, let's flip the script and talk about when we try to help our parents. Often, these attempts come from a place of love and wanting to make their lives easier. But sometimes, our calculations of what help is needed or how it should be delivered can go completely wrong. For example, we might try to overhaul their tech setup when they were perfectly happy with their old flip phone, or offer unsolicited advice on their finances that feels intrusive. Our intentions are good, but we might not fully understand their needs or preferences, leading to frustration on both sides. Communication is key. So, what can we do about this? The answer, as it often is in relationships, is communication. Instead of immediately dismissing our parents' advice, try to listen with an open mind and ask clarifying questions. Understand their reasoning and the experiences that shape their perspective. Similarly, when we want to help, we need to have a conversation about what kind of support they actually need and how they'd prefer to receive it. Bridging this communication gap can foster mutual understanding and respect. Finding the balance. Ultimately, it's about finding a balance. Our parents have a wealth of life experience to offer, and while it's crucial for us to forge our own paths and learn from our mistakes, being open to their guidance can save us a lot of unnecessary hardship. Conversely, our desire to help our parents should be guided by their needs and preferences, not just our own assumptions. It's a two-way street of understanding, respect, and open communication. What are your experiences with parental advice? Have you ever ignored it only to regret it later? Or have you had attempts to help that went hilariously wrong? Share your stories in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on relationships and personal growth.